King Kris fell for somebody, you guys.
This is ghetto.
What's up? We back with another video, baby. Welcome everybody, welcome kings and queens to Kris channel, King Kris to be exact. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that right now. And if this is your first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, make sure to share this shit. I'll be telling y'all to share it. I need you guys to share this because you sharing this video helps me get to a broader audience. So you guys, I am back with another video. I know I've been gone for a minute. Your boy has been working. He, was trying to get this money, trying to get this cash, trying to get these dollar bills, baby. Because post-grad hard, man. Post-grad is so hard, bro. It's ridiculous. It's a whole bunch of shit that I wasn't prepared for. Ain't nobody asked for this. Ain't nobody asked for this shit. Ain't nobody prepared me for this.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Ain't nobody told me it was gonna be this, stressful, but hey, I'm just glad to have that degree. And I'm ready to get out of here. I'm tired of the BS. It's really frustrating.
This is ghetto.
But without further ado, let's get into this video. So today is November and it's Scorpio season, baby. So King Kris has decided to, drop a few gems, a few, videos this month because this month is my birthday. Yes, we turning older. No, let's not say older. We're getting wiser. Let's do that. We're growing people because I ain't old at all. But anyway, I wanted to do this first video about something that I experienced that I think a lot of people can learn from. A lot of people can learn from. It's about love and how sometimes the people that we fall for are the people that aren't right for us and they're also unhealthy for us. So while I do that, I gotta have my food. I had to go get some cardboard pizza. If you know what Little Caesars is, it tastes just like cardboard. So let's dig into this. I'm so excited. It's something better than nothing. So with the story time that I have today, I'm not gonna go too much into detail about who the individual is because that's irrelevant who they are, but I want to speak more so on what I learned. So King Kris fell for somebody, you guys. Oh God, we have feelings, and we tell ourselves we don't love these hoes, but we be loving these hoes, and these hoes don't be loving us.
This is ghetto.
The right way. And some things that I learned from this experience has really helped me understand what it is that I personally need in a relationship, what it is that I personally need in just a friendship, and what I'm looking for moving forward. So just a little synopsis of what happened between me and this other individual. We basically grew like this chemistry. It was like two individuals, two different people who came together through mutual things like friends and circumstances and started to understand one another, started to hang out with one another, and a bond was created. Now with this bond, it was a lot of things that were up in the air, a lot of things that were confusing, a lot of things that just were unhealthy, toxic traits. And I'm not gonna say they was like completely at fault because I did some things. I will own up to what I've done. I've done some things during the time that we knew each other where it wasn't like the best circumstance or the what the hell? The fire alarm, what the fuck? Are you serious? anyway, so I did some things, they did some things, you know, it is what it is. And this situation happened for over like a year. And it was just like, this happened over a year. And the crazy thing is, you guys, there was never like a, actual relationship between the two of us. What the hell? What the fuck? Why are you going off, fire alarm? Like, there's no smoke. Oh man, I just don't understand. But anyway, there was, you know, there was a lot that happened. So basically, what I came to understand, like the last time that I saw this individual in person, I came to understand that, wow, I actually love this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of the first, actually it was the first time that I fell for somebody so hard. And even though it was like toxic and unhealthy, I still fell for them. And it was just upsetting me. And yo, I can't do this fire alarm. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. What's up with the fire alarm? Look, you guys, I don't know what it is about that damn fire alarm, but I'm gonna have to work around it because for some reason it just keeps going off. But anyway, the story is two individuals, two people from two different side of the tracks came together, built a bond. There was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of drama, I'll tell you that much. And it was just too much. And in the end, you know, even though we didn't end on, you know, bad terms, and I say we end, what I mean by end, we didn't like split apart, move from one another, and it was like tension. It was like, you know, bye, see you. Not like bye, but you know, it was nice knowing you. So with this entire experience, I learned a lot. Learned not to get no more cardboard pizza after this experience. But one thing I learned, and this is more so when it comes to like what you're dealing with in your, let's say, like relationships. Keep people out your business. I learned that. I learned that so well. So what happened was I told people about what was going on, and it was more so because I had never dealt with such an experience like the one I was going through, and I wanted help. And at the time, these people that I would go and talk to, I believed that they were my friends, you know, at that time. But then I would come to find out, like, people would talk about it, people having discussions about it, people I didn't even tell was talking about it. I'm like, how the hell you know? So it's just like a lot of, you know, chit chat amongst people. And I'm like, I went to you guys as
This is ghetto.
I went to you guys because I believe that you were my friends. I believe that you guys could give me some insight as to what's going on. And yeah, you out here talking about the situation. This is how things get, you know, misconstrued. This is how problems start. So what I want to say to people is keep your relationships private. Now, you can't have that one person or two people that you talk to about, you know, what's going on. But make sure that you have an understanding with those people and you can trust those people to keep that to themselves, because people like to talk. People talk, they go around telling your business, and it's like, bro, I didn't tell you this so you can like tell everybody else. I told you this because I needed help. So that's one thing I learned. And I also learned, and I say this in a lot of videos, I learned that when you're dealing with somebody who doesn't necessarily know themselves, or who isn't necessarily like comfortable within their own skin, or who's like confused about just, you know, life and themselves, you have to make the choice and the decision whether or not you want to continue on with that person. So with me, in my situation, I peeped some shit. I peeped some shit. And if you know what I went through, if you know me personally, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I peeped some things. And so when I brought those things up and this person was like, no, that's not what it is, I was like, okay, there go, yeah. But it just kept reoccurring in like different ways. And so what I feel in my heart is, and other people that I know could attest to this, is that person was confused about themselves and how they felt, and maybe even how they felt towards me. So it was just like a lot of confusion. And even in my conversations with this person, they were not always clear with what they wanted. So I was just like, after a while, I was like, you're confused and you're confusing, so I gotta go.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
I gotta dip, because confused people are confusing. You never know what you're gonna get with a confused person, because they don't have any direction as to where they wanna go with life, where they wanna go in their relationships. So you want to like keep that person at a distance. Now some people, they figure it out later on, but it's like, nigga, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Give me clarity, give me understanding. Don't give me up in the air shit, because I can't do nothing with that. If it's up in the air, I don't want it. Let that bitch fly. I'ma stay on the ground, I'ma stay level, and I'ma move forward in what it is that I want, because I know what I want and you don't. So I'm gonna keep it pushing. If y'all ever mess with somebody who don't know what they want, tell that motherfucker deuces. And one of my favorite phrases I have, bye nigga bye. If you don't know what you want, bye nigga bye. Bye bitch, bye nigga, deuces. You guys ever heard that phrase, opposites attract? Well, it was so true, man. Oh, this is good. I mean, it's not really that good, but you know, it's good for its price. But with that saying, let me drink. Let me get some drink. We love water. Y'all, it's not water, this is Coca-Cola, but we're gonna call it water. So what I learned about the opposites attract. So me and this other person, we are like complete opposites. I'm loud as hell. They're not that loud. I'm very extroverted. They more introverted from what I saw. I'm very expressive with my feelings and my thoughts. Them, you kind of have to like get it out of them. Like you kind of have to pull some teeth at times. I'm confrontational. But a lot of times, I'm not gonna say all the time, because sometimes I don't want to talk about it, but I'm pretty confrontational. This person, they're flaky and they're like, I'm just not gonna talk about that. Oh, I'm like, no, we gonna talk. So when I say opposites attract, it was like two people from two different worlds came together, and I have more of a liberal type of view on things. They're more conservative. I'm very loving to a lot of people. Them not so much. They kind of mean and rude. And it's like these two people who are on opposite ends of the spectrum, they came together and it was a bond. So what I want to say with that is sometimes the person that you think you want isn't necessarily the person that is going to come into your life. They are going to be the complete opposite of what it is that you initially thought you would want. Because I didn't expect to fall for this individual. It was just like, wow. Over time, things, you know, feelings built up and emotions was real, and it was just too much. It was too much. But I learned that even with my mindset of what it is that I wanted prior to this experience, I never thought I would fall for someone who was the total opposite of me. But hey, you know, things happen. And I say to people, and if it's a healthy relationship, healthy individual, I say go for it. Go for the person that doesn't necessarily like look exactly like what it is that you envision. Sometimes that person will surprise you. It's like, wow, you're amazing, you're an incredible individual, and you should go for that. It's okay, it's okay. And your relationship is your relationship. Nobody else can tell you about your relationship. Now, some people, if they see some things, if your friends see some things that aren't healthy and toxic, then I say take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, it's up to you, and your partner as to what your relationship is. Because a lot of people, they would say like, you know, that person isn't for you and blah blah blah, and it's like, they were right, they were definitely right, that person wasn't for me. But you know, at the end of the day, one of my good friends told me that you don't have to worry about what other people's interpretations of your relationship is with someone else. Is what you make of it. So I just want to let you guys know that, like, your relationship is your relationship, period. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. That's not their business, and they can, you know, kick rocks. So a lot of people, they ask this question. They're like, how do you know if somebody wants you? How do you know if somebody wants to be with you, or whatever the case may be? And what I've learned, what I know for sure, is people make time for what they want and who they want. So if you are questioning whether or not this person wants to be with you romantically, and you've already questioned them and they haven't really given a clear answer, then that's your answer right there. Sometimes no answer is an answer. Like, if you say, hey, what are we doing? And this person like, we just chilling, you know, we just taking things a day at a time. And you know in your heart that you want to be with this person, you know that you want a relationship, you have to make the conscious decision whether or not you are going to say, you know what, we're not on the same mindset, we're not on the same, you know, process, so I'm gonna let you go, or you decide if you want to stay. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that not even some people will make time for what they want. People will go out their way. I know people who went 2-3 hours out their way to go meet up with somebody. I wouldn't do that. That's ridiculous. But they did what they did. They go out their way to meet up with people. They go out their way to talk to somebody. If a person can't talk to you for whatever reason, you know, sometimes they just don't make time for you. And also, I learned this too. And I gotta speak on it. People like to say, oh, that person wasn't for you, or, you know, that person wasn't man or woman enough for you. Guys, just understand this. Sometimes people just don't want your ass, okay? Like, I'm going back to what I just said. If somebody wants to make time for you, they will. Some people, they don't want to make time for you because they don't like you. They don't want to be with you. So it's not always a simple saying that, oh, they wasn't for you, or they wasn't man enough for you. It's just, they didn't want you in particular. And I had to learn that, you know, if this individual really wanted me, if they really wanted me, they would have made some moves, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the case may be, they would have made some moves. And so I'm like, look, I know how I feel. I don't know how you feel, but I gotta keep it pushing. Sometimes you just gotta be like, enough is enough. You don't deserve my time. You don't deserve my energy. You don't deserve to be in my life. Some people just don't deserve to be around you because they don't appreciate who you are. You have to go where your energy is reciprocated and it's appreciated. Guys and gals, kings and queens, you guys got to be careful about who you become involved with and who you let into your energy, into your space, because not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. That's definitely something that people need to understand. Not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. Some people are literally for a season. And I feel as though with my situation, it was literally for that season. It was for me to understand what it is that I need from someone else, to understand what love does not require, does not look like. Because love is a beautiful thing. Love is something that, you know, people show. Love isn't just an emotion, it's also actions. You show love, you give love. And this other individual, I'm not gonna say they love me. I don't know what the hell was going on with them, but I will say that there might have been showcases of love through their own love language. Also, guys, it's okay, guys and gals, kings and queens, it's okay to talk about your emotions. I know some people, it's hard, it's difficult to do so, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Speak on how you feeling. If something upsets you, tell somebody. If you know, have positive feelings towards someone, let them know. Because you never know when is your last time to see somebody. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. That's very, very important. Make sure you share this video, okay? Share it with people in your peer group. Share it with your neighbors. Share it, you know, with everybody. Share this video because that really helps me. And also, guys, I would like to hear some of your stories or some of your advice from what you learned dealing with certain relationships. Comment down below some things that you've gone through and give some advice to me and to other people of what not to expect or what not to deal with in a relationship. And as I say all the time, guys, make sure you love yourself. Make sure you live for you and not for anybody else. And make sure you laugh, you guys, okay? Ha ha ha. Make somebody laugh. Ha ha. Smile, bitch. Because there is so much to be thankful for. If you're alive and you're able to watch this video right now, you should be thankful for that. So, I'm going to talk to you guys later. It's Scorpio season, so you're going to see a little bit more of me in the near future. And I'm out of this thing. Deuces!